So, just came back from seeing Guardians Volume 3. First impressions. God damn, was fucking Nebula always that thick? Jesus. And, yeah, I'm gonna, even though the tagline, end credit tagline was the legendary Star-Lord will return, well, they specifically said legendary Star-Lord. So, I don't know what that entails. Maybe, since he's gonna be on Earth, he's gonna get like upgraded tech, like maybe Stark tech or something. But they said legendary Star-Lord, so really makes you think. And then see what else. Gamora's always like tight, sexy, but Mantis is bae. Like, seriously, I don't know what it is. It's like I just love me some Mantis. Like, I can watch Mantis do her thing. I hope she gets her own. Maybe she'll get her own show or spin-off, maybe her own movie. I don't know. I don't know what they plan on doing with that character. It seems like a waste. Like they broke up the band, and now we got Rocket doing his own thing. With the leading the next gen, so to speak. But I thought Adam Warlock was supposed to be the leader. I guess he's the leader as in humanoid or goofball. The leader is always going to be de facto Peter Quill. So I wonder if they're leaving it open-ended for, Peter and Gamora to eventually, rekindle or get back what he lost, or maybe I don't know. I'm not trying to think for. And then who else? And who is writing the new Guardians? Like who? Oh yeah, that's right. Because the director is now over at DC, so I don't even think they're even gonna even if they do another Guardians, I don't think it's gonna even have the same vibe. So this movie particularly felt like a Marvel movie. It felt like right in there with Endgame and Avengers. Honestly, I guess wasn't the original slate like this in a way? Wasn't this supposed to come out with like right after Endgame? Actually, yeah. If I remember the original slate, this should have came out right after Endgame. So, and it was just it had that Marvel feel. I could feel the Marvel magic as I was watching it. Like it felt like home. You know what I'm saying? It felt like a safe space. It was. People complain about woke entertainment, woke television, woke this, woke that. They woke it up. Hashtag Tyrone Magnus. It's like I don't really care about. It's just a matter if I like something now. Cause stuff can be. You can have gay characters. You can have. Characters that are gender bend, racial bend, whatever. But as long as the story is good, it doesn't really matter. I don't care about color. I don't care about gender. I don't care about all that other stuff. I don't care about, it doesn't look exactly like I'm used to it looking. What I care about is story. If the story is good, that's all I care about. This is a good story, plain and simple. People complain about Thor: Love and Thunder, and yeah, it was kind of boring. It wasn't as good as Ragnarok, but it was still entertaining, And people just, I think the new appreciation for anything is hate. Like people dissect it, people critique it. Oh, this is good or this could be better. Oh, she's beautiful, but her ass could be bigger. Oh. She's beautiful, but her tits could be a little rounder or perkier or whatever. I don't give a fuck, bro. Just leave it alone. Let them cook, man. Just let these people cook. They're artists. Let them cook. Whether it's music or whatever it is, if they're doing something, let them cook. Let them do their thing. You know what I mean? I'm tired of people critiquing everything. I know some of people's job is critiquing. I'm just not a fan of critiquing. Like I say, I'll tell you if I like something or not. I'm not gonna sit here and critique it to death. I'm not a film major. You know, I didn't go to school for this. It's like I'm telling you, hey, I like it, I don't like it. You know, that's all I can say. It resonated with me. And some stuff ain't gonna resonate with me. I tell you off top. You know, but this resonated with me. The theme of family and friendship and freedom and just breaking free of oppression. You know, that hits home for me. And even the ending credit of coming back home after a long journey, after being away, after running from, say, yourself or your problems or, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know, it resonates. But, you know, some people are not gonna feel it. Some people, it's not for everybody. Some people want the smash, Hulk smash. You know, some people want mindless entertainment. Some people want, you know, nudity or partial nudity or sex or relationship or romantic. You know, whatever. Everybody wants different stuff. I mean, I think She-Hulk should have been a romantic comedy. Maybe. Or you can take a character or a property or whatever, and you can, what do you call it? Not prioritize. What was it? I don't know. You can fucking categorize it. You know, She-Hulk's gonna be for the ladies. It's gonna be a romantic comedy. You know, it's gonna be about this oddball woman who happens to be an Avenger, who happens to have special powers, trying to fit into modern society. The woke alpha female or the new modern woman, you know, trying to fit in with, you know, modern society. Is she gonna be with the alpha male? Is she gonna be with a beta male, a sigma male? You know, what should she go for? How she's gonna fit in? How she's gonna balance her regular life, her old life with her new life? You know, that could have been a direction that She-Hulk could have went. Then you got Daredevil. Then you got Punisher, Daredevil, Echo, Hawkeye, new Hawkeye, or Hawk Girl, I don't know what her name is. Spider-Man, you know, I don't know. They have so many characters that could specifically stand for a letter in the flag or a letter in the alphabet or anything. You know, you could have your characters that's just for straight guys. You know, you could have your, I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I'm just thinking there's just better ways that everybody could be happy. The studios can be happy. They're putting out their messages, and the audience and the fans can be happy that they're being entertained. Whatever medium of entertainment it is, whether it's, you know, the woke agenda or just old school Marvel or, you know, Marvel Dark. You know, I'm personally going to be a fan of Marvel Dark. I hope they get to a point where they have comic book movies that are like adult. Not necessarily XXX, but just, hey, like Watchmen or Invincible, or, you know, it's like you get your boobies and your action, you know, in spandex. Honestly, if I was running DC, I'd just make DC straight up rated R or fucking mature audiences or that rating to where it doesn't have a rating. I'd be like, fuck them kids. You know, if I was the I'd be like, fuck them kids. Like, they got cartoons. You know what I'm saying? If anything, when I was growing up, my parents, you know, we would pay people to get us into R-rated movies. I mean, that's one of the perks of being an adult. You get to watch everything. You don't need a parent or guardian or whatever. And honestly, that gets more butts in the seats. Because if a parent has to go for, if this kid or this teenager wants to go see this movie, they have to have an adult present, you know, to buy the tickets. So that's one extra ticket, at least one extra ticket that they have to buy, you know, for whatever. And with everything being online in a way, they can just buy the ticket online and then show up at the box office. And, you know, it's like, it's not like they're gonna card them at the box office. If they already have a purchased ticket, obviously they have to have a parent or guardian purchase the ticket for them. So they're consenting to their child consuming this media. But everybody's too happy these days. I mean, when you start thinking about the legal implications of stuff and how easy it is to sue someone for anything, I can understand why people are careful. But at the same time, it's entertainment. Just be entertained. Just be happy that someone's taking the time out of their life to entertain you. Although I don't believe that actors and should be getting paid that much. They get paid more than professional athletes. They get paid more than doctors and lawyers. I mean, doctors, lawyers, nurses, teachers, they're the real superheroes. But we idolize people that really don't contribute anything to society other than entertainment. Not to take anything away from those entertainers slash influencers slash whatever, but I mean, to me, it's kind of messed up. It's just a little, it's a little messed up. You know, I go to school 8 years to be a doctor, and somebody that carries a football, or somebody that has fake boobies, fake, buttocks injected, fake tan, gets more as much money as me. I mean, it's like, why even bother going to school? Why bother learning something? Why bother improving yourself? On the subject of improvement, high evolutionary. A lot of people say, oh, he can be Kang, he can replace Kang. I wouldn't go that far. That dude was a slime ball. Like, I've never really liked, like, this is the first Marvel villain that I just didn't like. Maybe because he was abusive to animals. But he was pretty much an asshole. He's just a whiny asshole. And then it was a couple, I don't know what it was, but it was a couple scenes of Rocket, and I just got Killmonger vibes. You know what I'm saying? I just got straight Killmonger vibes. And again, it's a Marvel property, all that's a Marvel umbrella, and it's like you start to feel, I don't know, I know I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I was like, I know they be putting spells on this medium, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that's what it was, but I can get pretty long-winded. So, long story less long, I enjoyed the movie, but according to all the critics and all the what everybody else has been saying, I don't think I saw anything from Angry Joe. I'm gonna have to look that up. But Tyron Magnus liked it. He said it wasn't woke, so it gets 2 big old thumbs up from him and woos or whatever he says. Double Toasted, I think, said good things about it. I gotta check and see. I think I saw the spoiler video, and I didn't want to watch it because it was spoilers. But if it was just a straight spoiler talk, that means they must have liked it and they just want to talk about it without restriction, without watching what they say. It was probably completely off the cuff, so I'm gonna be happy to check that out after I finish this video and get to the upload. But everybody loved it, and I could see why everybody loved it, because it was old school Marvel. It wasn't She-Hulk, it wasn't Hawkeye, it wasn't this post Avengers Endgame. It was peak Marvel, I hear rumors that Kevin Feige is gonna go back to being God hand Lord Feige, and stop, and he's gonna be, more strict about what is produced, and he's gonna stop listening to the people he's been listening to, or maybe he just decided to take a break and he felt like, well, I told my story, I built this empire, and like, what was it, 2 years, 3 years? 3 years, and then the empire's falling. It's like you put your idiot son in charge, and it's like daddy have to come back and correct course again. But we'll see what the future holds. 2020 was a hell of a year, and everything was in decline, and we're just now getting back on that uptick. So we'll see. The more trailers I see of the Marvels is actually looking pretty good to me now. It looks like it'll be not the best, but it'll be like entertaining. So I'm looking forward to the Marvels. Honestly, I'm just thirsty for Marvel stuff. Like, I haven't seen, like, I'm so used to a Marvel movie coming out every 2 years. Now it's like a drug, and I'm itching. And now with all the delays because of the writer's strike, who knows when we're gonna get another Marvel movie? And if we get another Marvel movie, is it gonna be good? We got Spider-Man coming out. We got Tom Holland, New Home. We got Spider-Verse. We got it's supposed to be a Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 4, and Madam Spider or Madam Web or something, plus the Venom, plus the Morbius. So we'll see what's going on. See what else? Nebula was looking thick, especially that opening scene. The camera was right up her fucking tights or leather pants, whatever she was wearing. Gamora always looking thick. Didn't Zeldana just have a kid too? I think she just had like her third or fourth kid. I don't know. I'm probably projecting. So it's good to see Sylvester Stallone in anything. Nathan Fillion showed up being an asshole. I think that's his type. He's typecast asshole. And then I don't know if it's an Easter egg or not. As far as Firefly goes, but the villain dude, evolutionary guy, he said, "Oh, these guys are spunky," and I remember them specifically saying that in Firefly or Serenity. You know, because I got, when he was sitting there on the bridge, I got E4 assassin dude vibes, you know. And then the ending of the movie, you know, we jumping. Typical, like, yeah, because it's like, yo, the Guardians are family, bro. You mess with one, you mess with all of them. Everybody put their licks in, but you know it was all for Rocket. And that's, again, like, people standing up for their family members, standing up for their friends. That's love. And that was the whole point of the movie, is just love. And honestly, I feel like this movie is just a love letter to the fans. Like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, I wouldn't have got that job at DC. Fuck you, Marvel. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Soundtrack. People was complaining. I think specifically Double Toasted was complaining about the soundtrack. I liked the soundtrack. I was vibing to the soundtrack. The Guardians are just kind of goofy, wacky, you know, crazy. So I was vibing to the soundtrack. I didn't have a problem with the soundtrack. I'm looking forward. Well, the version of Guardians 3 I saw had a lot of content cut out of it. Because I was looking for that, get in a fucking car, and it wasn't in there. They completely cut that out, and they cut out some other stuff that I could see, and maybe they probably cut out 10-15 minutes of the fucking movie. So in the future, whenever I go see a movie, I have to be aware of that. I'm so glad I have a Disney Plus account, so when it does drop on Disney Plus, I can like enjoy it the way it was supposed to be enjoyed, which means I need to upgrade my movie viewing where I'm at and get away from my laptop. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just mad that they censored that. Like, why would you censor that? It's just you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this country is so goddamn repressive. You know, just repressive. Like, Jesus. What else? Man, that's all I can really think of. You know, they had Yondu cameo, maybe some other cameos and Easter eggs I miss. It's just post Endgame. This movie was definitely post Endgame. Like, it should have came out right after. It should have been the next movie after Endgame, and it has that vibe. And then all the other stuff that came out after the fact, like WandaVision and all that. Then that other stuff came out. You could see the decline, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, like I said, I mean, I can talk, you know, I can talk for a while. I would love to see some reactions from the people I follow on YouTube, like your boy Roshi and them. Just, you know, I just imagine them. I can already see like what scenes that they would wild out for, like they would react, like have an actual reaction to. Yeah, I just enjoyed it, man. I just really enjoyed the film. I can't wait to watch it again, but I'm not gonna spend another $16 on it. It's not that good, you know. It's alright, you know what I'm saying. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, I guess anything else I have to say has to do with other shows. So I'll cut it here. Thanks for your time. Peace.